Watching something be written to a file live with tail. I have a Python program which is, slowly, generating some output. I want to capture that in a file, but I also thought I could watch it live with tail. So in one terminal I'm doing, and in another terminal. But it seems like the tail isn't showing me anything while the Python program is running. If I hit Ctrl+C to kill the Python script, suddenly the tail of output.txt starts filling up. But not while Python is running. What am I doing wrong?
You may also need to explicitly flush the buffer for it to get piped upon generation. This is because output is typically only printed when the pipes buffer fills up, which is in kilobytes IB-life, and when the STIN message ends. This is probably to save on read/writes. You could do this after every print, or if you are looping, after the last print within the loop.
Run Python with the unbuffered flag. Output will then print in real time.
Instead of trying to tail a live file, use T instead. It was made to do exactly what you're trying to do. From man T. T1, Linux man page. Name T, read from standard input and write to standard output and files. Synopsis. Description. Copy standard input to each file, and also to standard output. If a file is, copy again to standard output. So in your case you'd run edit. As others have pointed out, this answer will run into the same issue op was originally having unless sys.stdout.flush is used in the Python program as described in Davy's accepted answer. The testing I did before posting this answer did not accurately reflect op's use case. T can still be used as an alternative, albeit less than optimal method of displaying the output while also writing to the file, but Davy's answer is clearly the correct and best answer.
Terminology: there is no pipe anywhere in this scenario. I edited the question to fix that. Pipes are a different type of file, a buffer inside the kernel. This is a redirect to a regular file. C Studio, and Python, default to making stout line buffered when it's connected to a T, otherwise it's full buffered. Line buffered means the buffer is flushed after a new line. Full buffered means it's only flushed to become visible to the OS, i.e. with a write system call, when it's full. You will see output eventually, in chunks of maybe 4 KB at a time. I don't know the default buffer size, this is generally more efficient, and means fewer writes to your actual disk. But not great for interactive monitoring, because output is hidden inside the memory of the writing process until it's flushed. On Stack Overflow, there's a disable output buffering Python Q and amp, a which lists many ways to get unbuffered, or line buffered, output to stout in Python. The question itself summarizes the answers. Options include running, Python U, or I guess putting, #user/bin/python U, at the top of your script, or using the Python U buffered environment variable for that program. Or explicit flushing after some /all print functions, like Davy's answer suggests. Some other programs have similar options, for example nugrep has line buffered, and nuset has U, unbuffered, for use cases like this, or for example piping the output of your Python program. For example, // slowly output stuff, grep line buffer foo.bar.